But yeah, it is a nomadic life. You make lots of sacrifices, a lot of travelling.
Yeah.
It's not a settled life at all. It's tough. It's hard. You get knocked, and as a player, you get abused. But if somebody had told me that I would have come across to England and had over 500 first-team games, if I would have had nearly 600-700 games as a coach and as a manager, if I had a pro licensed coach, a diploma in management, and I was no good at school, so to go back to education and to come through courses like that, I would have laughed. I would have said, no chance, you're bonkers. But look, I suppose it's you can't do anything without luck. I suppose I had a good deal of luck and a lot of good people I knew and worked with and opened one or two doors for me. So that's paramount in life, really. But sure, probably character, probably resilience. Yeah. At times I had to show a lot. There was so many times in my life that I wanted to just bury my head and go home, go back to my mum and dad and go back to my life in Ireland, my pals and things like that. There was so many times, but I dug deep. I bit down on the gum shield. I got through the tough times, and the weekend was just reward for all those tough times that you go through as a player. And I hope I'm not coming across, and I ain't looking for sympathy, but because I had some great times as well, and it's given me a great life, a great career, and very, very financially rewarding. So there's not a sympathy card being played here. I'm just trying to be as honest as I can and as open as I can. It is tough, and I can understand when a lot of young lads decide to go back home. I get disappointed when they go back home. They chuck the towel in too easily, but I can understand why. I can certainly understand why. Yeah. And like I say, if any young lad is going through tough times, any young lad is coming over, want to know what they're getting involved in, somebody pick up the phone to me. I'll help any young lad as much as I can. I'll give them a picture of the landscape and some of the pitfalls to avoid.
Give us an example of one of those hard times where it was a ruthless business, be it a club saying goodbye to you in tough circumstances or whatever jumps to mind to give us a sense of what goes on in the business.
Well, I could give you two kind of examples. We were flying at Rotherham. We were 4th or 5th in the league at Rotherham, about to win a league, about to get promoted, and the club went into administration, so you've not been paid in probably 3 or 4 months. So that's a tough part of the game. Being dropped, being left out of a team because you're a character, you're a leader, and the fans affiliate with you. The fans sing your name every week at Sheffield Wednesday. I lost my brother and I went home to a funeral, and the then manager thought I was going home to party, going home on the lash in Dublin, and he banished me, chucked me out of the squad and didn't want to know me. And I had players knocking on his door supporting me, and I had fans support me in that, but he just moved me on. He used my moment of weakness, my moment when I was down and out, when I was on the floor, hadn't lost a member of my family. He used that moment to move me on because I didn't have much fight in me. I was washed up, I was done, I just didn't want to go on in life, to be quite honest with you. And he used them weak moments to pounce on me and move me out of the club. So there's things I'll never forget.